Hey everybody, this is Beelit, and this is Injustice 2 Hype Train Day 6. I decided to shake things up a little bit. I wanted to play some soups, some Man of Steel. I love Superman. Once I started playing him, I started loving him. I hated playing against him during the early days of the game, where he was, we'll just say, strong, and leave it at that. I really hated playing him at that point. But then, a little bit later on, when I started experimenting with different characters and I played him a little bit, I found that I actually really liked his playstyle. I really like his strong, neutral presence. I like how he has a little bit of everything to control the match, and how he's got the air lasers in order to still be able to challenge people even when, you know, they might have an advantage in kind of the zoning war. Having that air laser is just enough to keep the other person on their toes, and I really like that. I feel like he's just strong enough for pretty much anything that you need him to be able to do, and I really have come to appreciate that playstyle, and I'm looking forward to it in Injustice 2. I know that the forward 2 is going to be changed. I believe that it's actually a high now, and I'm not quite sure how significant that's going to be. I do think it's going to be quite significant. I do think it's going to be important, but I'm just not sure where on the spectrum it's going to be in actual practice. So I'm what's a good way to say this? I am cautiously optimistic for him and his game plan staying the same. I think it's largely going to be the same. It's just going to be a little bit harder to execute, which is going to be totally fine. I'm totally fine with that. So in this match, I got a Batman player. He was a little bit new. I don't think he quite understood the matchup, and this was not our first match, if I recall, and I think he had started to get a little bit flustered, which, you know, we've all been there. It's not a huge deal. But one of the big things in this matchup for Batman is that he has to call the bats. He has to call the bats out, and he's got to do it consistently. He's got to always work behind the bats, and it can be really frustrating to be on the other side of Superman, getting 4-2-3'd forever, you know, and you feel like I gotta get in there. I can't waste time calling bats, you know. I gotta just go in there right now. I can't afford to wait. But you gotta wait. You gotta call in the bats. You gotta take your time. You've got to wait your turn. Wait until you get in, and then just unleash heck. And yeah, this is not exactly what this player is doing, which is giving me free reign to just be a complete and utter jerk with these 4-2-3 breaths. You'll see 4-2-3 breath, 4-2-3 breath, just because I don't give a crap. And I can backdash, and if he jumps in, I 4-2-3. This is just rude. This is all kinds of inconsiderate. So that's the actual last match for this video, because I want to keep this short, because I want to give you a small little teaser for Injustice 2 Hype Train Day 8. Now, this is by far the most famous person that I have ever played against, and by far the most famous person I have ever taken a game from. I'm not going to say beat, because that almost implies like a complete victory, which this was not. But I'm going to play a small little clip for you guys, and you can see the full match with an asterisk. There's one match missing from the set that you're going to see on Day 8. But I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit of clips so you'll see who's coming up next. And I really hope that you guys will check in on that video, because you know, it's probably one of my proudest moments in Injustice, and it's so weird that it happened at this particular time, you know. So anyway, I will see you guys for Injustice 2 Hype Train Day 8. I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos so far. I will see you guys next time.